Hello to all of the astrologer lovers out there. Before we start on this awesome video about how to see fame through Vedic astrology, I want to leave you guys with a quick message. Please make sure to like the astrologer page on Facebook. Make sure to like it on Google Plus. And if you don't know your basic astrological chart in Vedic astrology, I have a link in the channel so you can find out all your planetary placement. If you want to read more about spirituality, philosophy, and astrology, I have Astrologer blog. And if you want to get a basic Vedic astrology consultation, make sure to go to my page and you will see more information about it. But most importantly, make sure to subscribe because you guys are astrologer. I'm not astrologer. We are astrologer. We got to do this together. We got to make the movement get bigger. Let's go. Welcome to Astrologer Elevate Your Thinking, the channel where we speak about astrology, spirituality, and philosophy. And in this video, we're going to talk about how to see fame through Vedic astrology. And in this topic, I'm a master because ever since I was born, ever since I was even interested in astrology, I wanted to see how to see fame through a horoscope because I wanted to know, will I be famous? And the time is coming. The time is coming. And will you be famous? Will somebody you know be famous? Let's find out. In this video, I will describe to you the steps you need to take to know somebody's going to be famous. Now, the first step is knowing the houses for fame. First, I'm going to describe the support houses. And that's the 3rd and the 5th house. Because the 3rd is about your communication. It's about your skills of hands, meaning your talents, what talents you have. And 3rd from the 3rd is the 5th house. So it's the higher form of the 3rd house. So the 5th house also becomes important. And 5th house shows actors. Any speculative business, anybody who has a desire to stand on stage is the 5th house. Now, the 2nd level for the mid level for fame is the 1st and the 4th, right? Because see, the 1st is your body, right? So if you had a planet in the 1st house, people would just look at you. You will do something in this world that it will cause attention. People would just look at you. You would just get recognition because you're causing something. Because it's your body and it's looking directly opposite, which is the 7th house, other people. So you're getting attention. The 4th house, now the 4th house. Because any planet that sits in the 4th house will aspect directly opposite to the 10th house. And the 10th house is the house of your reputation. See, 4th house is how you inside your home, right? This is 4th house. When I step out, that's the 10th house. How will I be recognized? How will you be recognized? It's the 10th house. So any planet in the 4th will aspect the 10th house. Now the most important houses for fame is the 10th and the 7th. Obviously, why the 10th? Because the 10th is your reputation. See, when you go outside and you look up in the sky, that's the highest point up. That's the chart. That's the 10th house right there. So when you have a planet in the 10th house, it will automatically get attention from people. You will automatically get recognition. It's like people look at you. Because again, 10th house is the highest point of the chart. It's like looking at the sky. Now, the 7th house. Why the 7th house? See, you need to know something about concept. Pavam, house to house concept. If you count the 10th house, you count 10 places away from the 10th house, you will go to the 7th house. So the higher self of the 10th house is the 7th house. So it becomes the higher form of career, the higher reputation. So even more important than the 10th house, 7th house is very, very, like, super important for fame, because 7th house is other people, anybody that you interact with, like millions and billions of people. That's why a person who's famous, he's always interacting with other people. So powerful 7th house and 10th house, these two are like gold to see fame. And then the 1st and the 4th, it's like the 2nd, the 3rd, the most that you need is required is skills, which is 3rd house, and 5th house, creativity, love, speculative business. You need to have these qualities as a person. So 3rd and 5th are important, and 1st and 4th, and the most important is like 10 and 7. That's it. Now, to see fame, any planet can show fame. I mean, any planet, yes, and any sign can show fame as well. But the main signs that show fame is Leo and Aquarius. Why Leo? You see, Leo is about a king. It's a ruler. And any planet that sits in Leo wants to seek attention, wants to be in the limelight. So if you have a planet in Leo, and in the 10th and the 7th, this could make you reach fame. Or in the 1st, 4th, 3rd and 5th, could make you seek fame. Nakshatra, for all you newbies in astrology, especially in Vedic astrology, Nakshatra is the constellation working behind the zodiac sign. So that's like the next level in astrology, especially Vedic astrology. If you don't know it, so you could research about nakshatras, about discuss more about nakshatras in this channel. But for the sake of this video, bear with me. If you have a planet in the Nakshatra of Magha, in these houses that I just mentioned, boom, you might just hit the jackpot. Because the thing about Leo seeks attention. Leo wants attention. It's like a lion going and walking in his jungle. People automatically respect him. People automatically bow down to him. So any planet, I notice, especially I do a lot of horoscope privately on celebrities, and they have a lot of Leo influence. Because Leo is just like a king. He feels like a king. The person just like, people automatically need to respect me because I'm born to be a leader. Now, the opposite sign of Leo also show fame. Aquarius. Because the thing is, see, Leo is about, I'm the king, they're the people, Aquarius. Now, Aquarius is a person that's involved with the people to make a difference. Again, I've seen a lot of horoscope and celebrities that have a lot of Aquarius influence and are famous. So Aquarius is very important. Aquarius is about you going out with the people and making a difference. You interacting with the people. You reuniting the people together to create something larger. Fame. Now, all the planets, like I said, bring fame. But the main planet that can show masses of fame, like they blow up fame, is Rahu. Why? Because Rahu is it's an obsession energy. It's a chaotic energy. Like, see, it's like Jupiter. Jupiter's expansion is slower, but Rahu just give it right there to you. Like, just boom, massive of fame. So if you have an obsessed energy, especially in the 7th house, in a house of career, in the 10th house, reputation, or Rahu in the 3rd of skills, your creative is like, it's unorthodox. You can have unorthodox skills. If Rahu's in the 5th house, this could show fame. Rahu in the 3rd, the 5th, the 7th, and the 10th, fame. Fame, because Rahu will give you that masses of fame. And if Rahu's in the 7th house, you will always want to interact with other people. Always, always, always. Now, this is the ascendant. We looked at from the ascendant. Now you need to look at it from the moon, from the mind. You need to look at the same step. That's just to confirm the fame. Okay? Last but not least is Aruda Lagna. See what I just mentioned to you? That's like the cake. That's the cake. But the real deal to see fame is Aruda Lagna, because the thing is, the birth chart is you, how your life is. But from somebody else's perspective of you, they could have a different perspective of who you are. It's how people see you. Aruda Lagna is a certain chart of how people see you. When they first see you, what they think of you. So Aruda Lagna. So you need to look at your illusionary chart, the Aruda Lagna, how people will see you as. And if you have positive planets in the 10th, 7th, 3rd, 5th, 4th, and 1st, this could show fame easily. And how to calculate the Aruda Lagna? You need to know the Pavam concept that I spoke earlier. You need to count. Know what's your ascendant lord, the planet that's controlling your ascendant. Look at where the ascendant lord falls in the chart, right? And then from that, from how many places away the ascendant lord is in the chart, you count the same amount of steps. And that will show you your Aruda Lagna. You put that as the ascendant. Now, let's give you an example. Let's say you're Aries ascendant. That means you're controlled by Mars. Let's say Mars is in the 5th house, in the sign of Leo, right? So you have ascendant lord in the sign of Leo. What you gotta do, because Mars is 5 places away from the ascendant, you count 5 places away from Mars. So you count the 5th, that's 1, 6, 7, the 8th, and the 9th. That means the 9th house, the sign of Sagittarius, that becomes your Aruda Lagna. You turn that and you make that the ascendant. So that means to other people, you seem as a Sagittarius ascendant. People look at you like you're a Sagittarius person, but you feel you are an Aries ascendant, but people see you as a Sagittarius ascendant. That's your illusionary self. And in this chart of Aruda Lagna, right, it shows your material possession. Like if you're gonna have a big home, a lot of cars, it's all seen through that illusionary chart, Aruda Lagna. It's very important. Now to see the timing, poof, of when will you be famous. For this, you need to look at Mahadasha. Mahadasha is a planet that you're currently controlled by under. See, since you were born in this earth, you're being controlled by a certain planet. And depending on where that planet is placed in the chart, will reveal to you how your life is going to be, whether it's going to be good or bad, depending on the condition of that planet in signs, conjunction, aspect, and house placement. So once you run the Mahadasha time period of a planet that is sitting in these fame houses, And the Aruda Lagna, that planet is well placed as well. That's when you will get the fame. That's when you will blow up. You will get the recognition during that time period. That's like Mahadasha. It's like the unlock. That's the key to see fame. To when will you get the fame? Now, before I leave you guys, I want to leave you guys with yoga. Yoga is a planetary combination that shows to you what type of, like, if you have a good combination of yoga, you will have auspicious results. Now, if you have bad yogas, obviously you're going to get bad results in your life. Something's going to bad happen. But here we're going to discuss about the good yogas, the yogas that bring you fame. And that's Nakshatra yoga. And this yoga occurs when Moon and Jupiter are conjunct together. Moon and Jupiter bring fame, either in the 1st, 4th, 7th, or 10th house, especially the 10th and the 7th if Moon are together. Or if Moon and Jupiter are 4th, 7th, and 10th places away from each other, this shows fame as well. Moon and Jupiter, especially when the time Mahadasha occurs and it's in the ascendant, God, just like this is the time period for fame. But if Moon and Jupiter are placed like in other houses besides the Kendra, which is the 1st, 4th, 7th, and 10th, then this is like not as strong. But if the Nakshatra yoga is occurring in the 1st, 4th, 7th, and 10th house, there's no stopping you guys. And this is the key to see fame, especially from the Aruda Lagna. You need to, like the Aruda Lagna, the illusionary chart. That chart is a chart for fame. Alright? Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe for much more in-depth knowledge of astrology. In this video, I know it was a little more complex because I wanted to create something more deeper than just the regular basic videos that I do about signs. Because I wanted to prove people that I have more in-depth knowledge of Vedic astrology. But yet I'm gonna go back to my roots again and make basic astrology videos until I work my way up to more advanced so you guys can follow me more. But I wanted to bring something different, something a little more advanced. And guys, hope you enjoyed it. Thank you.